So we've got some news for you today, people. We are going to be talking about the Fairy Tail, not only the Volume 55 stuff that is coming out very soon, but we're also going to talk about the latest OVA that's coming out and some potential anime news about the project coming out. So first thing we're going to be covering is Volume 55 of the manga, especially. I kind of was thinking about doing this for a while, maybe like once a volume cover comes out, start talking about it and seeing like what my thoughts are, and also as well with the content out there, so it kind of gives me a kind of a baseline little opinion what I think about kind of the content that's coming into these volumes, and also as well talk about, since this one's a jam-packed one, especially that we're going to be having an OVA, a special edition, and maybe a little bit more. So there's a lot to talk about in this volume cover itself. So we're going to be talking about the actual detail and the actual picture of the front cover itself. And we can see already, we get to see Natsu there, like all beaten up after his conflict with Zereth. Like you can see that he's got the scar, he's completely beaten up. And I'm guessing since what we got from the actual like stuff that it's going to be covering, this covering chapter 465 of the manga, which I believe is the last chapter of the entire Zereth and Natsu confrontation. And then going up to chapter 473 known as Red Lightning, which is the final part of the Laxus versus Wall fight. And you can see that this all comes back into the front cover of this. We get to see like obviously Lucy's there, she's crying, so it's also going to be involving the whole stuff with her and Brandish, and also as well kind of maybe they're hitting a little bit of that emotion stuff going on with Natsu. You get to see Brandish is a very small part of the volume as well. You get to see her as a mermaid. So I know probably a lot of people that come out that obviously don't read the manga weekly, they should pick up that volume. They're going to be very confused, thinking like, what the fuck is like Brandish a mermaid? Honestly, I think this volume cover would have been way better without Laxus and Wool on there, because Laxus and Wool look like really weird just on there, just like flying about. It just seems like really weird. It's like if they weren't going to have the front cover to themselves, like I think it would have just looked nice enough just honestly having like the whole like Lucy and Natsu happy and Brandish part onto it, honestly. The other thing is cool, but it just seems like it's just added last time. Like it just looks like two random PNGs just got added onto this volume, and it kind of looks a little bit disjointed. It looks a little bit weird. I will still have to say though, even with that, this probably might have to be one of my favorite covers of the actual series. Still to date, my favorite one of it is volume 12 of the manga. I absolutely love that one. Another reason why I love the Tower of Heaven arc. Then you can go to volume 24 as well. I absolutely love that. I think that's a really great round-up shot of everyone. It's the start of the Tenrojima arc, and then also as well the beginning one of the Alvarez arc, and also as well the Tyrus arc. I absolutely love those volumes as well. Now that we've got the actual volume cover itself covered, and also as well the material on there, I'm gonna be a little bit honest. I'm a little bit upset that the Laxus versus Wall fight wasn't a little bit longer. I really wish that had an extra chapter. Mind you, people always say, Fairy Tail fights aren't that long, and I'm like, well, I kind of wish like that, especially that one. It's like, since we don't get to see Laxus fight too many times in the series, I wish that one was a little bit longer. And I still think all the stuff with the Lucy and the Brandish stuff would be good. I kind of wish they still had a proper confrontation, although that was in other volumes beforehand. So I'm still a little bit on that situation. Now we go into the special volume cover of volume 55, and when I saw this, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this volume cover? So we go into this, immediately the first thing you see standing out on there is Wendy's in a wedding dress. Now, she's already too fucking young to be in that shit and all that. It's like, no one's marrying you yet and all that, you're too fucking, like, I don't think anyone wants to fucking touch that. That's too fucking young and all that. Although, I'm seeing Lucy and Urza's in a fucking maid outfit, Lucy's in a, like, bunny outfit, and I'm like, I'm observing talent, and, like, you see Kana there, just fucking overlapping everyone with these big, massive bunker busters out there. And I'm thinking this is a special chapter I read before, so they might be trying to be doing something with this. I know they've done that like once before, and they've also done this as well when they had the filler art. So I guess that's like, it was a long time ago since I read that, so I'm kind of a little bit curious about a lot of the content that's going to be going into this. But we do know that the OVA that this is going to be based on, the 7th OVA of the series, is known as Fairy's Penalty Game. Obviously, I don't know like too much about this. I think I have seen this one, the special chapter, before. I do know that much already about it. So we'll obviously have to wait and see. And then you get to see there, like what the fuck is like Natsu and like Grey running from? Like Elfman looks like he's running to like he really needs a bad shit. Natsu just looks like he's been scared by Go. Like Grey's just like, what the fuck is everything going on? It's like unless like he's running to catch that Lucy and Urza ass, like there, like that's the only thing there. And then you get like at the top and all like Laxus looks like just like, what the fuck am I doing here? And all like this looks so weird. Juvia looks like she's just like going OMG, like look at Grey down there, this is the best thing ever. Mira don't give a fuck. She's got like a shitting grin alongside with Gargiel there. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I will say though, like, because obviously, like, they don't do the special editions out there. They haven't released any of the OVAs out here. That would look really weird on my volumes. Like, I guess I have a little bit of, like, OSD with that. It's like, if I have, like, one volume, like, I'm still the same with, like, what I got the OVA for the Attack on Titan special edition. It's just so out of place with the other volumes of the series. But, I'm curious to see. I am definitely going to be watching the OVA when it comes out. I'm still a little bit curious though, is this going to be done by the original Fairy Tail producers of Season 1, or is this going to be done by Season 2's team, or maybe this new project that's happening? My guess is that it's probably going to be done by the Season 2 team. Like, I'm guessing, like, since we haven't heard anything about this new project, maybe it's legally because they're still working on these OVAs. I mean, look on the bright side and all that. As, like, much like, as, like Ryuzetsu Land was just, like, a really weird OVA, like, just full of fucking tits, and also, as well, the Fairy Tail X-Rated one looking really nice. I mean, hey, they got an OVA, so they've got plenty of time to work on it, so at least we know that it's probably going to be decent. I'm probably going to be curious if they're going to do a new, OVA opening or something, because they always have, like, OVA openings and endings to these, and since that we are going to have like quite a few coming out, like we've got that one coming out, we have the Natsu versus Mavis one, which is coming out on volume 56, and then also as well we have the Christmas one that's coming out volume like 58 I believe, or 57, so it could be a while that we could actually have this, because I believe volume 58 of the manga isn't coming out till November, so I really don't hope that we have to wait that long until to hear any of this anime news project. I think, like, they wouldn't leave it in the air, though, like, for that long. Like, are we really going to wait that many months to wait for it? So, maybe during the 56th one, maybe when that comes out in July, maybe that might be the case, maybe volume 57. I feel like we're going to be getting, like, you know, some information about that. That's kind of crazy that, thinking about adding all these OVAs up, including up to the Fairy's Christmas one, that's like 9 already, so like Fairy Tail's got a lot of OVAs already. All I can say though is, like, with the whole anime news and all that maybe this might be why we're probably waiting a little bit long for it, like this might be the situation for it. Honestly, I'm going to be checking out this OVA, like, regardless of who's making it, Season 1, Season 2, new anime project. If it's, like, the new anime project, guys, like, which I highly, highly doubt. Some people were, like, kind of speculating that. And it's like, also as well, like, this is the thing coming into this, is saying, like, there's been a lot of rumors saying, like, oh, they're going to add something into this to show you a little bit of, like, a trailer or some teaser that's going to come into. I highly doubt that as well from this. This is amazing. Like, people are only, like, suggesting this because, like, A1 has done this before with SAO. They did this with Sword Art Online Extra Edition, that they had, like, a huge teaser for, like, the second season, and, you know, as cool as that would be, like, for, like, a goofy, like, OVA like that, that'd be very weird. As, like, Extra Edition, I believe, was just mainly a recap, and then it had, like, some beach bits to it as well, so, I don't know, it could happen. I'm definitely watching it. You know, I'll be the first one onto that when that happens, but overall, like, for the OVA, it looks dumb as hell. It looks absolutely dumb as hell. I might have to rewatch some of those OVAs, because I know some of them are hilarious. I might have to see Ryuzetsu Land, like, for my own personal reasons, but apart from that, you know, it's Fairy Tail. I look forward to it every week, like, when it comes out and all that, through its dumb, goofy shit and its dumb bullshit moments and all that. I just look forward to it. It's, you know, dumb, harmless fun at the end of the day. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think about this stuff? And you're looking forward to the OVA? Like, I mean, what the fuck? Like, Wendy in a dress and shit like that, and Kana looks evil. She looks like a maniacal overlord on that shit, so either way, I think Kana's got some bullshit, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the hell's all that about, and just seeing the crew again in anime format, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But that's all from me, so thank you much for watching. As always, if you love Fairy Tail as much as I do, then you hit the like, you hit the subscribe, all that good shit. I'll see you Fairy Tail fans, though, next time.